We want Todd Hines' name to not die with him. We want change to happen so this doesn't happen to anybody else. We want to stop seeing people who kill others allowed to go home on house arrest. There needs to be punishment. That was what was said. This isn't the time for punishment. This isn't that trial. We have the ultimate punishment. What does it hurt when the whole point of bail is, somebody being a flight risk? He hit him and fled the scene. If that isn't the very definition of being a flight risk, what is? Yes, accidents do happen. This is not an accident. This was a murder in broad daylight, and we want justice. We want Todd to be known for the hardworking nephew, son that he was, trying to go to work and do the right things.
Jen, I have a quick question for you. Sorry, I'm just curious. How is he out? Well, I don't know what the laws are in Maryland as far, but he's illegal. So do they give illegal immigrants licenses in Maryland?
From what I'm told, it's a sanctuary state, so basically anybody can get a license. Yeah. However, when he was pulled over and arrested, he produced no license.
I just don't understand how he's out. He's not supposed to be here. He's illegal, and he committed a crime. He left the scene of a hit and run and
a danger to the public.
Yeah, and it's a good point about the flight risk. I mean, he's from another country, so he could leave whenever he wants. I'm just blown away by your story. And I'm very sorry to hear what happened to your nephew.
Yeah,
and
thank you. Absolutely tragic.
Yeah, thank you for coming on and telling your story.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for allowing the platform, and please, anything we can do to keep Todd's name out there and get the justice that he deserves.
Yeah, I know some folks in and around the Trump administration, so I'll try to get this out to them as well, to get that in front of them. Again, my thoughts and prayers and condolences. I'm so sorry that this happened to you. The only way this is ever going to change is if we hold judges accountable for their actions. And what I mean by that is, if a judge releases somebody and they then commit another crime, if they were a violent offender, maybe that wasn't this case or not, but I think you said that it was. There was other instances where he was hitting people and going after people on bicycles and things like that. So the only way it's going to change is if we hold the judges accessory to whatever crime they recommit. It's the only way it's going to happen.
We have a few more minutes. So Jen, that's a good point that I would like you to kind of talk about. I believe it was Judge Cahill who actually said he did not want to let him out, but his hands were tied.
Yeah, he said this is a tough one. This is a tough one. When he
what do you mean his hands were tied?
So he had to. We pretty much knew going into this, with knowing the judge that was assigned to it, that he follows the letter of the law, and because he followed the Maryland bail reform, I forget the number of the law that it is, but they do a risk matrix assessment. And because this gentleman had no prior convictions and no prior record, he scored extremely low on the assessment